Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm Crispy.
I'm Zach.
Are you a parent?
Are you a nerd?
Do you need a new group of friends?
Well, we got new episodes every week.
And you get to participate in all of our game segments. Our show, Super Dad Bros, is available wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out on your drive to work.
In the shower.
Anytime, we're going to be there for you.
We are Super Dad Bros.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Wendy.
And welcome to the Toasted Marshmallow
Adventures
Adventures podcast.
Woo!
Today in studio tonight, we have Brittany Hargis,
Yay!
Brittany Haha with us tonight.
Hola.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
being
being
here
here.
tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Welcome to the show. We're excited to have you. We were actually put in contact with you from
Just say,
Shay.
yeah.
Shay.
Yeah.
Shay. Oh, I always say, I know it's Che, but I say Shay. I don't know
It's
why.
Che.
Che.
Che, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we
from
can't
him.
even do that right.
No,
Because we were
No,
trying to
no,
say
no.
his name during the podcast. He's like, just say Che.
It's so funny. We were sitting at an open mic down at Mad Swede, and he was like trying to figure out what should my new Instagram handle be, because everyone has such a hard time with my name. Like,
yeah.
so we're
Yeah.
coming up with all these Instagram handles. I'm like, Beats by Che, and he goes, "That's no." And then he found Just Say Che, and it was like, of course, that's the
Of
perfect thing. Like that'll help
course.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Guy's
Yeah.
brilliant. Shout out to Che first and foremost.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can say his first name, but not the way he says it.
Right.
So it might be incorrect.
Yeah,
Yeah, Just Say Che.
exactly.
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
Okay, so we became like basically best friends.
I know we
after
were
he-
reading that. like-
after he performed. So I took my best friend to a show that he was performing at, and I thought he was incredible. I thought he was quick and witty, and he had this joke. I'm not even going to try butchering it because I will. And he had this joke about like dates turning into a work project, and I just had something kind of like that happen. And so we were riffing a little bit, and then afterwards he came over and was like, "You were such a good sport about this." I'm like, "No, you were. I'm sorry if I threw you off." Like, and we just like hit it off. My best friend, her name's Carly, we have this thing we like to do where one of us will work really hard to embarrass the other one, like
Oh, nice.
horribly, like the worst possible way to embarrass them. And so after this comedy show, I talked Che into going to IHOP with us because that's what we like to do.
I read that. That's
Yeah.
your favorite place.
When you're a mom and you're like, "Girl, it's 1 a.m. Do you want to go get some pancakes right now?" You know, like,
Yeah.
yes. So we invited Che with us, and he just riffed with me, and we embarrassed the hell out of my friend. And it was
Oh,
like, okay,
cool.
yeah, I could hang out with this person.
Yes.
And you know, I really didn't think he would like my style of comedy at all. I didn't think anyone would.
Oh my goodness.
So
We have died at some of your jokes. Yeah.
Yes.
but he
Yeah.
and I have just hit it off. I really like being around motivated, talented people.
Yes.
And he is absolutely the embodiment of someone
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
driven, motivated,
Very
and just
driven.
wildly talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And genderless, right?
Mhm. Yep. He's fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and what were the two? Oh, you can't tell his age.
Yeah.
Although we know it now.
Yeah, we
Now
know
you
that.
know.
And then there
That's what he
was
said. The
Oh,
things
and
that were
his race.
ambiguous
Right.
about him
Yeah.
was race, age, and
everything.
gender.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was like, exactly.
sexual
I wouldn't have
orientation.
put those together until he said it, but I was like, yeah, that's,
Absolutely.
yeah. But
Mm.
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome human.
Yeah.
He's a
Absolutely.
really cool guy.
Are you cool if we go live?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Sweet.
Nice.
So now you looking on your Instagram, you said it says you've written jokes for a long time,
I
but
have.
just started saying them into a microphone.
Yeah.
In front of people.
In front of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean, basically I've loved comedy since I was a little kid. I would, pretend to be asleep, wait for my entire house to be quiet, and then sneak downstairs and watch whatever HBO special was on, and like
Mhm.
quietly just like wonder at how amazing
Really?
it was to see people saying such clever, funny things.
Yeah.
Like I love that.
Starting with who? Do you
Oh,
feel
God.
like?
So like when I was, no joke, 11 years old, and in my school library, I found Chris Rock's book. It was called Rock This. And I read that thing cover to cover, like at
Oh,
least
wow.
10 times over.
really.
I was, 11
Mhm.
years old and just like obsessed with comedy.
Yeah.
And I had this incredible English teacher that said, "Hey, you're a really good writer." you should use some of your humor in your writing.
Mhm.
And that just kind of sparked it. I didn't start writing jokes with the idea of maybe one day I'll have the balls to get on stage. I didn't start doing that until I was like 24 or so.
Mhm.
I'm 30 now.
Okay.
But I've worked for marketing agencies. I've helped write scripts for very comedic things for ads. I've written copy for websites that needed to be funny.
Mhm.
Oh,
Humor
that's
has
cool.
been part of my life as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Like as long, like this is who I am.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've watched comedy specials since I was a child as well. So yeah, I get that. So was Chris Rock the first comedy special you saw, or was it someone
No,
else?
he was the only book that somehow the librarians left. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would leave that in an elementary school.
And you had to hide it reading
Oh,
it in your
yeah.
home,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I grew up very conservative, Mormon. You're shaking your head like no. I'm so sorry. But no, like it was just one of those things where literally anyone on HBO, on Comedy Central, any sketch show I could watch, I would watch anything I could possibly do.
Mm.
I'd read anything I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's your earliest memory of like stand-up comedy?
Earliest Dave Attell, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
we just saw him.
And met him.
Really?
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
we met
yeah,
him,
in
yeah.
Salt Lake,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's really
Amazing.
cool.
he's amazing. Obviously, like Sarah Silverman was instrumental
Yeah.
in so many ways, literally like seeing someone take music and comedy and bring them together. I thought it was the
Mhm.
coolest thing in the world.
By the way, I hear you do have a joke with the ukulele.
I do. Yeah, I was totally just
We
like,
happen to have one.
yeah, hey, just so you know. Yeah, I mean, I have such an obsession with really good writers. I think if there's one thing that I found in common with my favorite comics, they're the ones you can tell they spend a lot of time writing, like a
Mhm.
lot of time. Michelle Wolf, I think, is probably one of the most prolific joke writers in the game
And
right now.
Mark Norman
Mark
is
Norman,
constantly
absolutely.
saying how great she is.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah. And he's
See,
a
I
great
know the
writer,
name, but I
think.
have not watched.
No, I haven't
you'd
watched her
recognize her
either.
voice, like you would.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
White
know
House
the name.
Correspondents' Dinner. Did you see her? She has red hair, it's curly hair.
Oh gosh, we gotta look.
I
her
know the
up.
name, and I
Yeah.
know I've
You'll
heard the name,
recognize.
and I just have not sought
Yeah.
out her comedy yet.
Oh yeah, I am a
So-
huge comedy nerd for sure.
Yeah, I'd say I am on a certain level. Not, I think we consume it on different ways. You're more of podcast
Yeah,
listener.
constant
I want
podcast.
to
Yeah.
know like who's got the new special out, and
Yes.
like-
I'll tell you because I'm listening.
yeah,
to the
exactly.
podcast.
That's what I do ask her on
He does.
occasion. Anyone have a new special out
Yep,
this
I'm
week?
like,
Because
"These
they all
guys."
talk about it first on their
Yeah,
podcast. It
yeah.
seems
So are you like caught up on all the specials because of that, or do you just like have this
We work-
ever-growing list?
We work towards. I think there's because we just recently canceled Netflix because we were like, we are not watching all of these.
What?
Yeah. So
yeah,
we got into this deep bad hole on Peacock.
Okay.
yeah.
where we
have
have to
been.
watch
We've been
this
watching a lot of
crappy-
Snoop Dogg,
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
I'm not
We
going to
just- We
criticize
just went
replacing
deep
it.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
So now there are specials out on Netflix that we have not seen. So we're like, should we just sign up again for a month or two? And we
I
will.
mean,
Yeah, we
I'm,
have to.
guys,
Mm.
like if you guys just need a login, I think I've got like 8 people online. I mean, just like hop on, you know?
Oh, okay. Then,
That's what we need.
to
Do we
like,
trade?
Yes.
Fuck
What do you guys?
should.
What can you?
I
Can we
can
trade
give you-
Peacock?
I can give
Peacock
you a
and
You guys
Peacock
have? Yeah,
for
I don't have
Netflix.
Peacock. Yes.
Okay. yeah,
I'll
let's
literally trade with you after
Yeah,
this.
let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
That's all we need.
Don't
Because
order
we're like, we are
shit. I don't know
paying
if you
for so
can.
many platforms. We
Yeah,
don't need
no.
to- yeah.
I don't think like if you guys are being honest about your subscriptions,
We
I think you're the
super are.
only
Are
ones.
we the only people
yeah,
on
no,
the
I,
planet?
right.
I don't think anyone is actually paying for anything anymore.
Oh Jesus! God damn.
Why
There's
did
like
we-
one person
we should've-
paying.
Yeah, we
No.
didn't think this through.
No, I
Yeah.
was even on a podcast once where we were talking about a true crime thing that came out, and I was like, I'll throw my HBO logins in the show notes. Like, I don't care. I don't think HBO cares. Like, and we did. Like, it's
Oh,
like
nice.
not
What
a thing.
podcast was that?
We Saw the Devil.
We Saw the
Fantastic true
Devil.
crime.
Oh,
one.
cool.
Very
Out of
proud
where?
that.
Here?
No, she's over in Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, why were you on this podcast?
I'm a huge fucking nerd, is what it is. Yeah.
Huge nerd. Okay.
A lot of people
was
were
it
like,
via Zoom?
yeah, just
Okay.
yeah, but like over the like pandemic, people got into so many different like helpful hobbies and stuff. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna learn everything about Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell for no fucking reason.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like everything about them. That's the
Yeah.
dumbest thing. Everyone else learned actually helpful skills. And I was like, nah.
Yes, I need to know about
All
them.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of want to know some of this story because it's fucking crazy.
Oh, it's insane.
Didn't they think their kids were like
Zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
No, if we're serious, I will nerd out on this. Like, you'll have to
Go
cancel your
for it.
plans for the night.
Can we get a brief summary?
All right, let's do Cliff's Notes version.
Yeah.
2 extra Mormon people
Mhm.
found the, like, I don't know, I guess fan fiction version of Mormonism, and then just like kind of went with it. And they decided that their kids were taken over by zombies, and naturally the only way to rid their bodies of that is to murder them. And then, of course, proceed to gather the 144,000 saints and help usher in the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Naturally.
Absolutely.
Makes
You know
sense.
how those things like add up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. To normal people.
Just normal Mormon stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, like basically that's what happened. And then the big mystery of like, where are these kids? And they're just in his backyard, just buried in his backyard.
Mm. They've been
And
there the whole time.
The whole time.
Like it's gone on for years. They never looked in his backyard.
I know it's not a great time to continue to criticize police. It never is
You
a
pile on.
you know,
I mean,
but like
was Eastern Idaho police.
But
as well,
yeah, like,
you know?
the whole thing was just like, how did they not think, like, but why would you not kind of like just let a dog loose? But oh, I'm sorry, my cadaver dog got loose again.
Yeah,
Like, just,
I mean, like barking
He's
his ass
always
off. when
wandering
you're there.
off.
sorry, he's not trained well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And she was put in jail way before he was, because they couldn't like tie him to anything for a little while. And so he was just like out, like just in
Just chilling.
East Idaho, just being a Chad.
Wow.
And that blows my mind that there's just
Yeah.
people that like murdered people and they're
And
like,
then just continue.
gotta get to Safeway. Like,
Yeah. They just
No.
went on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Crazy.
So-
It
So
is
they're
crazy.
are they both on trial right now?
Oh yeah. Yep. So their
Okay.
cases are joined. We're gonna get into like all of it. Yeah.
Right.
So they're definitely
This is
they're
not
gonna be
a
tried in
Lori
January.
Vallow
Yeah,
podcast.
I know.
So, but let's get to the bottom
But
of
like
this
Amber
real
Heard
quick.
and Johnny Depp, that's over. So.
See, and I didn't get into any of that. I was like,
No.
like who hasn't
Just
shit the
a
bed once
couple
on
of
X?
shit jokes.
Who hasn't once thought about it at least?
I never did.
You never
I would-
shit
no.
on an ex's belongings?
No.
Okay, I didn't either. But
Oh yeah, I've never shit.
Yeah,
on
we
any-
talked about.
I
Like,
did
what's
have
the
a friend that
craziest thing?
shat on someone's porch one time though. That we were.
that's different.
Yeah.
That's like a
Kinda
weekend thing.
Cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were like early 20s. We were
Yeah.
toilet papering. This
That just
guy
adds to it.
had started dating our friend's girlfriend after they
Wow,
broke up. So
You almost have.
So
to.
my friend had
Yeah.
to take a shit on his porch while we're toilet papering.
The order of operations. That's what we learned in school. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. So you're not from Boise, is that
I am
correct?
not.
Just,
No,
like, 3 years out.
yeah, actually. So I've only lived here for a couple years, moved here basically just right before the pandemic started, and then just like
Wow.
bunkered down the rest of the
Mhm.
time.
Wow.
So like
From where?
Idaho Falls.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yep. So yeah, definitely still kind of just new to exploring Boise. Even
Mhm.
still, it feels like it just
Mhm.
it feels like it's just a different city after the pandemic. Well, it's not even after. Like, why are we calling it
I
that?
don't know
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
Who knows?
in the
After,
in between
during-
times it's
Yeah.
different. Definitely
Mhm.
different. I grew up, my dad was in the Air Force, and so moved around a whole bunch, but I
Mhm.
claim Washington State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Born
okay.
there.
No,
Oh.
no, born in California,
Okay.
mostly raised in Las Vegas,
Oh wow.
and then yeah.
He's from Vallejo.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Where are you
Yeah.
from?
In
California?
well, I was only Redlands, like it's
Redlands.
not. Yeah,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
yeah.
I grew up in the Bay Area ish.
Okay.
East Bay. Yeah.
Then traveling a ton and
Right.
ending up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
picked
How
Boise.
now how'd you end up in Boise?
I just really wanted to leave the other side of the state, like just
That was
desperately.
your
You're in
whole-
like
Eastern
just so
Idaho. Yeah.
desperately. Yes.
You're like in Utah territory,
Exactly.
pretty much. Yeah.
Just had to get away from like all of it.
Yeah. I get that.
I would have probably picked further. I kind of wish I would have sometimes, but Boise has really grown on me. I actually really like it here.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So came here by yourself?
no, I'm married.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
kiddo.
Mhm.
I'm married. So we moved here and did the whole like get a dog in the pandemic and
Oh,
yeah, like I guess that's the fun part. I say horrible things, but I'm actually like a wholesome like mom and everything.
Well, you have your own business as well.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I do web design and marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's with us too. Like, we edit for other podcasts as
Yeah.
well. And so, but like, I am thinking like if they go and actually watch our podcast, they might think we're idiots,
Well, yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
unfair.
Yeah.
Like if people judge my website and they're on my web design skills, I'm always like, wait, I just haven't had time to take care of myself in a while. Like, just
Exactly. I
hang
do
on.
that with our podcast.
let me show you
too,
my latest shit though.
because the stuff I put out for other people
It's better.
is better than the
Always.
shit I put
It's
out for us.
Always
Yeah.
that way.
We
Yeah.
just did a podcast in bed on a phone, and Chris was like, "This
Oh,
is
yeah.
as good
If
as it
that would have
gets."
been an option, guys, like I'm always
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
totally
kidding.
could have.
Pass the phone around.
it's fine. We'll get close real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
So what
Jeez.
made you start stand up? Was it just a love for watching stand up? I mean, I love stand up, but I've never done stand up comedy.
Yeah.
I've considered it.
Yeah.
I was honestly just terrified of it. Growing up, I was told all the time that like girls aren't supposed to be funny. Girls,
What?
oh yeah, like girls aren't like I shouldn't joke like that. That's inappropriate.
Wow.
And so like a huge part of my life was just going like, okay, well, I just think these things, so I guess I'll just deal with that then. And
Yeah.
then as I kind of became more comfortable with who I was as a person and feeling more confident in my skill set, it was like, I think I'm actually funnier than some of these people that I'm like seeing at local shows that I've been going to. Not here. People here are fantastic.
yes.
Mhm.
But for a while I was like just getting cocky, like, I bet I could do it.
Mhm.
And so I think it was 2020, maybe it was 20. What was the part of the pandemic where it was like it was ending and it was summer? Was that 2021 or was
I
that
think it was 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a blur.
I get the two
but
summers mixed up,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
yeah.
But one of the summers,
The first summer we all
We
thought
stayed
we were
home,
still gonna
right?
Die.
that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
so it definitely would have been 2021 then.
2021. We're like,
Because we
eh,
were
outside.
we still wore
good.
masks, but we were like outside a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Okay. Yeah.
doing- we started doing
2021.
shit.
So we loaded up our little camping trailer and went to Salt Lake, and I threw my hat in the ring to try Wise Guys at their open
Oh
mic.
my
Oh,
gosh.
As my
We
very-
that
love
was your
that
first
place.
one.
That's my first. I got
That-
lucky.
That's where we saw
Amazing.
Dave Patel.
Oh
Yeah.
snap. Okay. So they don't usually just let like first timers up. You usually have to
Yeah.
kind of like show some form of something to get up there. And
Mhm.
I didn't think I was going to get a spot. Like I really didn't. And then I
Mm.
got the email like, hey, yeah, you can come.
Whoa.
And so I went and I did 3 minutes at Wise Guys. And then I did, I think, okay. Like I really do think I did.
How nervous were you?
Oh, I was shaking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Shaking, sweaty, like it was the worst. But then afterwards, the host came over and was like, I can't believe that was your first time. Way to go.
Mhm.
Keep coming back. And I was like,
Wow.
okay. And then I didn't even say anything. I was like, okay, I've proven I in theory could do this if I kept trying. And then I got talked into going to 2 bars later from some of the other comics to go try their open mics. And I
Mm.
did okay there, won a competition at a
What?
shitty
So you
bar.
did 3 open
I
mics
did 3
your
open
first
mics.
night. Oh my god.
Well, in a weekend, but yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I did good. And so then I was like, all right, I'm going to try Portland. So we take our camp trailer up to
Oh,
Portland,
Oh my.
and I did pretty good there too.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, like maybe there is something to this. And then some variant happened. I don't,
Right.
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 And so I just
Yeah.
got really into writing, and I made a conscious decision to write for a minimum of 30 minutes a day and really refine the jokes that I'd been working on for
Mhm.
years and get them to a point where it's like they're formatted in a way where you're getting laughs every 15 seconds.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
if it's not there, it's not a good joke in my opinion.
Mhm.
And or okay, that's not fair. Sometimes it's like worth a little bit of a wait. But yeah, I just refined. And then I started here for the first time just at the end of April is when I
That's what I thought. Yeah, it
dove
was
in
your
here.
post. Yeah, April 24th.
Yeah.
You did a post.
And I
like,
thought like, okay, if it goes okay here, then it wasn't a fluke just in Utah. It wasn't just a fluke in Portland. And I
Yeah.
have like a chance. Like I could really
Yeah.
try and turn this into something.
Mhm.
And I decided if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with everything I've got.
Yeah.
So
might as well.
Yeah. The first time we saw you do a set, I think it was it at the first lounge open mic we went to?
oh gosh.
It was
that
one of
when-
them.
She was
Here?
calling you out.
Oh, yes,
That
yes,
was
you did. You
so
said
What did
I
I,
was-
do? I don't
you were like,
remember.
Did
this-
she just pile on, or did she start it? Because other people.
I
did
was
it.
the guy who jizzed over Amber Alerts
Oh,
in the shower.
shit.
Yes, I was
that's
that
so
guy. I
funny.
remember. Yeah, I was like, why do I have to be that guy?
Hey, someone's got to. So.
Yeah.
Well, and then I think you went and got a drink, and then when you came back, 2 other comedians
really?
like piled on.
Yeah, like you started
Where's
it,
that
and then
guy?
like, yeah, they're like,
I
okay, we'll
love
just
that.
keep going for that guy.
I love doing that kind of stuff, building on.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's so fun.
Yeah, and honestly, you picked the right guy.
Thanks for being a good sport. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I usually have to apologize to whichever guy I pick on when I do that bit at like a real show because I'm like, I really don't want to make them feel bad. That's the
Yeah.
funniest part. Is
Yeah.
like I sometimes actually feel
I actually
bad for what I
felt a
say.
little bad. At
Yeah.
the time. I was like, I'm not doing that.
That's so funny.
I think
Not jizzing over Amber Alerts.
it happens.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Like, I
can't-
don't think she knows that that's Chris.
No,
No,
didn't know that.
no.
No, probably would have rethought who I was picking
That
on.
was
a little
actually
bit.
awesome
I'm
because yeah,
fine being
no,
that guy. In the
yeah.
audience. Yeah, I'll go with it.
For context though, just for the record, I don't think it's an appropriate reaction when you get an Amber Alert to do that. Like I wish you wouldn't, but like I understand, like
One more kid
oh,
gone.
involuntary response.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah.
your jokes are so intelligent.
Thank
I
you.
really
Yeah,
I
they
feel-
are.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's you really put
Mhm.
thought into them. That's what we notice is like,
Yeah.
holy crap, did you get that? You know what I mean?
I
Kind
try.
of that thing.
I really try and make it just like I try and nest jokes within it, and I have always loved callbacks and
Mhm.
transitions.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
okay, well, I'll spoil a transition I wrote the other day. So you guys obviously heard my dead grandma joke,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
right? Or actually, it's her corpse joke.
Yeah.
And so I wrote a transition the other night that was like, speaking of my dead grandma, do you guys want to hear a masturbation joke? And it's just, I just think sometimes saying the worst possible thing
Yeah,
is funny. Like just like
Yes.
things that you don't expect.
Yeah.
for sure.
I
Mhm.
love that style.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's really fun.
Yeah, I've actually, so Sarah here is trying to get me to go up at the open mic.
Dude, you should try it.
She wants me to, and I've actually written some jokes, and some of them I don't know, like if they're funny or if they're mean, kind of on that level. And like I feel like a couple of them are pretty smart, and then I have some other kind of more dumb ones, like
That's
know,
what open
ones-
mics are for, is
Yeah.
to find out what
Yeah.
is actually funny and what's not
yes.
though.
And then, but last open mic we came to on the way home,
Mercy.
Wendy and I were
Oh.
kind of talking about it.
Oh yeah.
It's like I have to get prepared in my mind for you to bomb.
Yeah, I do
I was-
because I'm so supportive, but I want to be able to be like, you did great
It's
just for
okay."
going up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, going up is like nerve wracking.
Oh, of
It's
course.
still like
Terrifying.
I
would
didn't.
think.
I still get wildly nervous before going on
Mm.
stage. Not so much at open mics anymore. Definitely for shows.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I was not mentally prepared to have people after I just started really trying to do this to be like, hey, would you like to come do 15 minutes here? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
I did this the first time 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's
That's
insane to me.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm flattered, but I still get shaky, nervous, like completely.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I think it would be weird not to.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
do.
I
Like,
feel like it would be a
Yeah.
lack of respect in some
Yeah.
ways. Like,
Yeah.
for the
but
the
you
art
totally
form.
should try. And if you're completely unsure, I feel like there are enough comics, and I'll include myself in this, that would actually more than willingly like listen,
Mhm.
help
Prior
absorb
to.
it, and then be like, here's what I would change.
Yeah. Exactly. I was like almost gonna seek that out
You
prior
should.
if I
I think
did
yeah, if
this.
you're going to, you should.
so,
Shay and
Yeah.
I, after every single open mic we go to, we analyze what we said. Like one of us records it, and then we actually go through the notes and fine tune it, like every single time while it's fresh.
Okay, I might have to just consult you two and see what you think about some of my writing.
I feel that way with like anyone. Like if buy me a drink or I don't know, like something, and then I'll listen to your stuff and tell you how like it would be maybe
Buy me
better.
a pancake.
I'll take pancakes. Yeah, actually, buy me a hash brown at IHOP, and that'll do it. I would actually much rather be paid in hash browns than alcohol, I think.
More
okay,
all right, so I don't know what the like exchange rate is. Hash browns.
That's a lot of hash browns.
It's a little different than the metric system, but the conversion rates exist somewhere.
Exactly. Oh my god, so what do you have coming up? I hear there's something
on
that
the 10th.
Michael's.
Oh,
is that the one on
Michael's.
State? Is that Michael's, or is that on
I gotta think about
Bogus
the addresses.
Basin?
But yes, Bogus Basin.
Okay,
that's the
gotcha.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's actually this Friday. Tickets are only $10.
Okay.
Starts at 8:30. Shay and I are performing together for the first time. I'm so
What?
pumped.
Like a duet?
Well,
Or-
no,
no,
but
okay.
like we haven't had like a show at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so you
Oh,
guys
that's
probably
cool.
experience this too. It's like you want to go to so many shows,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Like
I-
every night.
right?
Yeah.
Like, and
Like
it's
we're
like, when are
leaving
we-
tonight because we have 2 shows
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
and Chris was
weekend
like,
to
we're
go
not staying for the
to.
open mic. I was like, I have to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I miss all of my like favorite local
oh,
comics here because
yeah.
it's like
You're doing
I
something.
want to go, but I actually have to go and be somewhere. Like, how do you tell
stinks.
someone I really wish I could be at your show too? But
I
like,
know, yeah. It's tough.
So you get
Yeah.
to do it.
so I get to see him perform
Yay.
again. It's been so long since I've seen him perform. And then I get to Chris Sharma is going to be there from
Mhm.
Idaho's Best Comedian competition.
Yeah.
He did great.
Yeah,
Nice.
So
I
it'll be
haven't seen
cool.
him perform yet.
He was
but-
at the wasn't he at
I
the
think he
open
did.
mic?
Oh, he was at the open last.
Yeah.
open mic. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. so
Yeah.
we have seen him just then
Yeah.
that time. So yeah,
I think he did
awesome.
really, really good.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I think he did as well.
Yeah.
There was one open mic where we were like, holy crap, these people are all killers. It
Yeah.
was a couple times ago where we were
Yeah.
like everybody was on fire.
And pretty
It
much
was
everyone was killing it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Even trying new stuff, it was like everything's hitting, and you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just
And
those are-
Shay has great jokes as well. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
for
does.
being new
Very
in the
new.
game as
Yeah.
well. I
Mhm.
mean, he has some really well written stuff.
Absolutely.
it's all those hours at IHOP.
All those hours at IHOP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
He hates IHOP.
Does
so
he?
much.
He'd rather be at some cool coffee bar.
Oh, by a
or
lot.
wine
But
place
Oh,
or-
yeah.
that's my complaint is like there's not enough cafes with food. And like I
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
am in
yeah.
it for that, you know?
Yeah, need some food.
Yeah.
some grub.
Yes.
So what's your like goals in comedy? I mean, is this your
Is this your
like,
end all?
end game?
Yeah.
My
or-
end game. I mean, okay, so I think that little feel good thing of I would like to be someone that helps bring comedy up a few levels in Boise, whether
Mhm.
that's inspiring other comics to write more, do more, perform more. Selfishly, of course, I'd like to get way bigger than just hitting a couple shows every now and then.
Right.
Mhm.
I would love to professionally write or perform comedy. That would be a dream. And I
Mhm.
already kind of get to do that with, web design and marketing, but it's different when it's like you can't say fuck on websites, like you can't usually put that on there. And
Yeah.
I've really learned to like swearing. I think I want to do that a lot
do that as
Yeah.
a career.
as a career, ideally.
So another thing that I've kind of had conflict with in my own head is like if I were to go up and do an open mic and tell some jokes, I mean, I don't have a goal of being a successful comedian or to really even do it as a career. I would almost be doing it kind of for fun. And
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking away time from people that actually want to
Nah.
be a comedian. You don't think that's a thing?
No, I think open mics are a fantastic time for people who appreciate the art to enjoy it, for people who appreciate it and think like, could I do this too? Like
Mhm.
this might be fun to make a couple people laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to want to be a professional entertainer to make
Mhm.
people laugh. There's a million different ways to do that.
Yeah.
And if it so happens you happen to have some great jokes that would fit perfectly at an open mic, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Like where else are you going to tell them?
Yeah.
To me,
Nowhere. No,
Right?
yeah, I haven't told you
No, he
any of
hasn't.
them. No,
No,
I'm afraid to of a response.
He doesn't want my
Some of them
response.
are amazing though.
Okay, no pressure. No pressure. Now I definitely want to hear them.
All right. Okay, I'll work on that.
Cool,
this
cool.
next couple weeks.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been going. What time is it? Oh, not that long.
Mm-mm.
Sheesh. All right. So let's see what we got next here. Oh, let's talk about your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
At the very
in
beginning,
advance.
Can we get a
Shay was
close-up?
Okay,
like, just say
listen.
Shay was like, why does she have such strange hands?
I do is the thing. Like, they're pretty bad.
I mean, what?
Okay, so like, I don't know why they do this, but like, I have this vein that like flips over even when like.
Oh, I saw a video.
I
of
think
that.
I have man
Yeah.
hands. I was
No.
born with man hands.
No, those are very nice.
Mm.
They're wholesome.
I don't see what's
hands.
wrong. Are they extra
Well, they're
skinny?
they're a little webbed looking.
yeah,
they're
I
aggressive.
have
I've been
seen
told
the-
they're aggressive hands.
And
I have a follower, a friend of mine. He's an incredible photographer, a film photographer. So like he's probably photographed thousands of hands. And he replied to my story about them. Like and
No.
all he said was like, those are horrifying. Like it was just like, and he's seen so many people, and like I have
Like
found a
you.
way to just be like, no, this is just part of my body that's offending people. I love that. So that's great to me.
like I think that should be part of your comedy, hand modeling. or
Seriously, if
something,
you
or
guys don't buy
have-
tickets, like I will post pictures of my
smack
hands.
Every one of you with these
I
There
will
was this-
ruin fetishes
there
for
was-
someone.
Yeah.
There
I
was some
will.
Instagram thing where you just showed your hands.
Yeah.
recently. I
Yeah.
was like,
I don't know how it started, but like I sent a picture of him to someone and they were like, that's disgusting. And then I was like,
was
well, if
joking.
you find it gross, I would like to gross out everyone else that's like, she seems nice. Like,
Like,
Look
check
at her
these hands.
yeah. I like her jokes. Like, I would like you to gag, is what I would like.
where did that part of you come from? Is
I
that how you grew up?
no.
You don't think so?
No. I think I just really like offending people. I think fundamentally I like making people laugh at things against their will.
Okay, yeah.
I really enjoy
That's
that.
pretty awesome.
Like
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. And like that's the unpopular opinion right now of people like you can't say things that are offensive. And it's like, but can't we? Like, can't we say, what if we say them in a way that's never been done before?
Right.
What if we say it differently or we,
Mm.
you know, do it smart? Like,
Yeah.
is there a
Yeah.
play on words that's allowed? And I don't know. I think just finding loopholes in everything that's the most fun.
And the coolest, really.
Yeah.
Instead of
yeah.
saying the word you're going
Yeah.
around. Yeah, that makes it really
Yeah.
fun and really intelligent. I feel like writing.
Yeah, I
right?
think
Thank
so.
you.
I think if you can put an idea in someone's head that you didn't actually say as
Yeah.
well, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really, really cool writing.
Just like
Yeah.
finding all of those places, like I will get you right up to that line. That's my
Yeah.
favorite kind of comedy is you
Mm.
take me right up to that point of me being offended and I will love you forever.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Okay. So Che told me you have a solid ukulele joke
I
song
do.
type
Want to?
thing.
yeah,
Would you be willing?
dude,
I-
I'll play it. Are we
Okay.
staying live for it? Because I'll do
Yeah,
it.
heck
I
yeah.
don't have any shame. I don't care.
Let's do it.
So this joke, I guess the backstory is I was texting this friend in the pandemic and she sent me this like, oh man, this is so fancy looking too. She sent me this quote from like a real pastor. Like, this is 100% real. This pastor was like talking to just the men in his congregation. And I'm always like, okay, yes, he was talking to the men, but it kind of sounds like he was giving Mike Pence the sex talk. And this quote was like, ultimately, God created you. So it is his penis. You are simply borrowing it. And knowing that his penis would need a home, God created a woman to be your wife. And when you marry her and you look down, you will notice your wife is shaped differently than you and makes a very nice home. So like this guy really said that. Like that's a real quote.
Whoa.
And I was just so
Wow.
blown away that he was like talking about women as actual penis homes. And I thought the idea of calling a
Penis
woman
homes.
a penis home was the funniest thing. And I was like, man, I kind of want to like play on that Adam Sandler, like Grow Old with You, and just write like one verse about what would this pastor sing to his penis home. And so I wrote a verse and I sent it to a friend and we're busting up laughing. And then I was like, I'm going to keep writing. And so I like wrote another verse and another. And by the end, I'm like, I have a whole song. And then I was like, well, that's funny, but like, what am I going to do with the song? I'm not just going to.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to learn an instrument now. And so I bought a ukulele on Amazon. It's the cheapest one.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's shitty. Like this is so nice. Like, look at this thing. Like, is it like, oh man, yeah, this is like,
it has a low G on it.
Yeah, it's a little
instead of
different.
the
Let's
high
see.
G, so your chords will be the same. It only would affect if you're finger picking.
let's see. Yeah, I think I can do this. It's weird because I can't like hear my actual stuff, but I'll just sound shitty. It's fine.
I could put a microphone right there if you want.
Okay. So this is what I picture a pastor would serenade to his penis home.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna just do you want me to do the whole thing or just like some of it?
I mean, how long is it? Is it like a 10
It's like
minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh
Do
yeah,
it.
do it.
Okay.
Do it. Okay. Here we
All
go.
right.
Brittany Hargis, penis home song.
I'm gonna sign the mortgage on your lady hole. Make your vagina my forever home. I am going to grow old inside of you. Be my cunt castle as my skin starts to sag. I'll claim squatters' rights on your entire vag. I am going to grow old inside of you. I'll bride you, reside in you, lock into your APR rate. My penis needs a roof, vaginal walls too. I'll even let you pick my moving date. So please be my pussy palace for half of a century. You got the curb appeal of Mission style. No rear entry. Usually I cover my butthole when I say that part. Home's not where the heart is. It's wherever my dick lives. So I'll do all I can to make your fupa my floor plan. All you're missing is my chode. I'm coming for my penis home.
Bravo.
Thanks.
Woo!
Thanks. Dude, that
That
is
was
such
awesome.
a sick uke. I like that
thank
is the
you.
coolest thing.
She went uke crazy during the
Oh
pandemic.
hell yeah.
I did, yeah. I own
He's-
multiple.
And he's had
Really?
lessons every week since.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like self-taught. Let me explain myself for a second. I have
Oh,
never
no. I've
self-taught.
never actually written a song.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't sing.
And I
No.
suck at singing.
Really?
But
No, that was
actually,
awesome.
My lesson today, I was like, I asked my instructor, I was like, let's get into this song.
Yes.
We hadn't done that yet. So you're gonna hear a hit song out of me soon.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Thank
Yeah, that
you.
was
So you
great.
do
Thanks
that
so
on
much.
stage?
That's for whatever reason, that's the one I only play that song as a joke. Like that I don't have any other songs, but it's like I've become known as like the Ukulele Girl. And it's like,
One
fuck.
song.
I've won, but I mean, I do find humor in music as well. Like I'm
Mhm.
sure most people who appreciate comedy usually really appreciate music too. Like there's
Yeah.
such an overlap in
Mhm.
those two.
Are you a Garfunkel and Oates fan?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like honestly. But like I feel like it's just really one of the reasons why you see so many musicians friends with comedians and
Hmm.
that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's that creative mind
Yeah,
and
I think
whatnot.
so.
Well, also on the podcast that I listen to, they say that like comedians want to be musicians and vice versa
I could see
for
that.
some reason.
Well, T.I. just started doing comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he bumped Bobby Lee from a set
Oh dang.
and he didn't do well.
Yeah.
And someone posted about it. Hey, if you're gonna bump comedians from a set, you better have good
Yeah.
material.
No
Okay.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's totally an overlap in that.
It's weird. Yeah, want to be on stage, want to be saying what you feel
Yeah.
or think.
making
Mm.
people think,
Yeah. And
challenging,
feel things.
thought
Yeah.
processes and stuff.
Yeah. Well, do you think the vibe as a musician and a comedian is way different from
Not
being on stage?
really. Not
Or
the
do
big ones. I don't.
you think? Yeah.
I mean, in terms of like getting women and like all
kind
the.
of like the vibe of it.
Yeah.
Like how they feel about like when they're on stage.
I think
mean,
it'd be
do
pretty
you think
intense
both
both
of them
ways.
feel like rock stars?
I think so.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
don't you?
I don't feel like a rock star yet at all. Like at all. I would love to meet someone here locally that's like, I'm the fucking best. Like, please tell me how to not be so nervous constantly.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I do think the really experienced people, the people that can believe in what they've created, I think they
Amaze.
yeah,
It's
and you
gotta
can
feel amazing.
you can feel that when people believe in what they're saying or singing or performing, like that totally comes through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know Casey Rocket prior to him going to Austin?
I was such a recluse, but I did see him perform. I've been a long time comedy lurker in this scene.
Oh,
So I
okay.
saw him perform.
You lurked.
I lurked for a long time. I saw him perform. I'll be honest, like the first time I saw him, I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I do still, but
I feel like it takes a certain drunk highness
It must.
to get it.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
I went on a night and I watched him just kill. Like people were just crying, laughing,
Yeah.
and I felt like I was like missing something, and that's also the other thing is like my comedy's not for everyone at all.
I think
you
that's
know?
the beauty in comedy.
Yeah.
It's really well, it's like music too. It's subjective.
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
for
like,
sure.
this person's great. That person sucks.
Yeah,
know,
but
like,
not.
and I
Yeah.
feel like and it's so unfair to say like someone's not funny
Right.
too, because like
Mhm.
it just
To
means
you.
that to me that
Yeah.
person isn't hitting my funny bones,
Right.
right? Like,
Yeah.
but that does not discredit the fact they work their fucking ass off.
Right.
Yeah.
They've honed their performance, they've honed their stage presence, their writing.
Yeah.
I have so
Mhm.
much respect for anyone that is actively working on their craft, period.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
Exactly.
with the rest of life, there are many reasons, excuses, whatever, where you can put it off and not
Yeah.
write and work on it. Yeah. Because
Absolutely.
life just continues.
Yeah. Pretty much everything I've written has been at around 4 or 5 a.m. when Wendy's still asleep,
Mhm.
and
Trying.
and like things just come to my head.
You
Weird
get
shit.
up at
some-
4 or 5
You
a.m.
only
Not by
sleep like-
choice. I'm an insomniac.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
you're not getting up, you're staying up until then.
No,
No,
I
no.
woke up. I went to sleep. And I
That's a
woke up.
different
sleeps like
flavor of
4
insomnia, my
Yeah.
friend. That's not
Yeah.
the fun one.
No,
4 or 5
I went to
hours.
sleep, woke up at 2 or 3 a.m., could be up the whole rest of the day or a few hours and go back to sleep. But you never know. But that's where I think of weird
That's some-
shit.
Yeah. Late at night.
Middle
So you
of
have
the-
one kiddo?
I have one kiddo. He's
And
5.
So writing at home, is that a thing? You have to be out at IHOP or
No,
wherever.
so I'm actually one of those weird comics. I write everything on my phone. I've seen a lot of people handwrite stuff,
Oh, okay.
but I'm so digital with my job that it's weird to me to be like, why
Oh.
would you put that on paper?
Right.
Like, what if you lose it? I'm
Mm.
backed up. So I write constantly. If I'm at a red light and something comes to mind, I have processes in place to be like, okay, this is an idea to check on later.
Mhm.
Right.
And like,
Don't get in a wreck.
Yeah, and that. And then I've got stuff where it's like half worked on jokes, things that are like kind of like probably what you have, saying like, I have this thing.
All
that
of
I-
mine are amazing.
Oh, okay. They're all
Full
perfect.
finished
Now you're
concept.
show
Yeah.
ready.
Welcome to Chris Adams. That's why I'm so worried.
the overconfidence.
Yes.
She'll just do like the most fake laugh
I'm
for
gonna
you.
be like
so great
in the
thanks.
bathroom. Good luck.
Yes.
But
Okay,
like
great.
those jokes, like there's no such thing. For me at least, it's like I wrote this and it's ready. That's never
It
happened.
it
Yeah.
hasn't happened.
No.
Wow.
It's always like a funny idea or a funny
Mhm.
something
Yeah.
or a hilarious punchline. And I'm like, well, what do you say before that? Because you can't just say,
Yeah.
you
Right.
can't just say
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So yeah, writing and being a mom is very interesting. I have material simply just because I'm a mom,
Oh,
you
of
know,
course.
and because I'm a wife and because I work and because I have to put up with other people's kids sometimes.
Yeah.
Like my life experience and probably yours is worth something in that it's not fair to be like, oh, my joke's not that good. It's like, but what's your perspective?
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't necessarily have to be like, this is the funniest thing. It's like, have you looked at it differently than everyone else?
Yeah, true.
That's when they're so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they twist you up like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I have one that's like that, and I won't say it
I'm
here
so excited.
on the podcast.
Why
but
would you set it up like this?
I'll
You're gonna end
come out.
up. Marcy's gonna come up to you again. She's gonna be like,
I'm
"We have
gonna
a
be up
spot."
there at one point. I
Okay.
know it's gonna happen. I just have to find the confidence in me and
Yeah.
probably
God.
run some things
Please
by some
do.
people.
Please,
Yeah.
And
please.
but yeah, if I
Mhm.
get really bad feedback, who knows?
There's
Is it
that's the thing is like,
painful?
well, like I feel bad saying this. I haven't bombed hard yet. Like I'm waiting for it. I know it's going to happen. Like, I haven't-
that's amazing that you haven't.
not hard. There's been like not a lot of laughs a few times.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever said something to silence.
Mhm.
That hasn't happened yet. And like
Yes.
I'm nervous for when that does, because
So-
inevitably
Yeah.
everyone
Should. Yeah.
has to experience that.
Mhm.
So
And what do you do?
I know.
Just
I
plug forward.
feel like the stuff I've written could go either way.
that's how you know it's on the right path though. Like that's how you know it's gonna
Like
be a good
people are
start.
gonna find this hilarious or be very offended or just like that's not fucking funny. Who knows? All right.
Oh,
Anyways, is there anything else that we haven't asked you that you want to talk about? You need to get the word out.
I mean, I guess follow me. Do I
Follow
do
you.
that part?
Yeah, do that,
Follow me?
yeah.
For
Okay.
sure.
I like to make memes because sometimes I feel
Oh, I
like
saw that. Yeah.
throwaway jokes make
Mhm.
really good memes too.
Yeah.
And so I love making those. I'm on Instagram way more than Facebook, but you can follow me on either. On Instagram, it's just brittany.haha. And on Facebook, you can find me at Brittany. I think it's Hargis. I think is what but it's just Brittany haha. You can search for it there too.
And you have a website.
I have a website, brittanyhaha.com. My shows and stuff, I'll always keep those updated too.
and a show this Friday.
This Friday, I'm
What?
so
At
excited.
Cool.
Michael's.
At
But you
O'Michael's.
also have different professional type of website where you do like SEO
Yeah.
and web design
That's
and
the-
stuff
Yeah,
like
Chris
that.
was like, we may need to hit her up.
I know, we may need to hire
the
her,
SEO
yes.
part. Yeah.
That's the trickiest part of this. One of the biggest reasons I held off on starting comedy in the
Mhm.
first place, I was like, oh my God, like what will my clients say?
Oh.
And then it was like, I don't really care. It's fine. It's super fun. I love what I do. Web
Mhm.
design is a blast. SEO is very similar, in my opinion, to comedy as well, in that you're just looking for like different ways to do things than other
Interesting.
people. That's all it is like, can you
Yeah.
think differently?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll have to talk to you soon
Yeah, hit
because
me up.
we want, I mean, we're growing, but we want to grow a little
wanna
bit
grow.
faster. I mean, our website analytics are showing we're at 100%.
Hey.
But
It's just right now he has some crazy video that is like 150,000 views.
Damn.
It's
oh, a
because-
real, yeah.
A reel, yeah, because our neighbor put a
camera up in their yard and I did this video.
that
I saw
overlooks
that.
our
Oh, did you
home.
see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
one's
what
at
the
like
fuck?
150,000 views. Not shit
It's-
about our
No,
podcast.
nothing.
I
about
love
shit
that.
about
People are like,
comedy.
he put a filter on it. People are like, why is your grass
Yeah.
purple?
How do I get
do
pink
that? We're
grass
like, are you
and shit?
serious?
Yeah,
This
we're like,
is Instagram.
I'm so annoyed for you. That's so frustrating.
And since it's doing so well, I'm responding to all of them
Yeah,
because
we're
I
like-
wanted to keep doing well because I just monetized my reels on Facebook and I
There
would
you
love
go.
that to happen on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane what hits. It
But
is
that-
insane.
That video, yeah.
But
It's really
like, why is your neighbor recording? Like
I
that
don't
is
know.
weird.
I
He's
don't
met
know.
us.
Yeah, I
That is
mean,
Does your neighbor listen to this podcast?
I
Why
hope
are
not.
why are you filming them?
they
Like,
might- sometimes things go down on our patio.
fair enough.
You know,
But-
But like,
But he
harmless
picked
things.
like the shopping mall camera. Like what the fuck? He
yeah,
could have
I
gotten like one of
know.
those like pointy security cameras. Like I'm gonna see if someone comes in my door. He's like,
No,
I
it's
want to
like
see
everything.
everything.
So
Like,
we have
Yeah.
a blind up.
Yeah, I put the a set of blinds like right there.
You would
attached it
have
the
to.
awning. And
And my
so-
stepdad, so my mom is in assisted living right now. She has Alzheimer's. We're all taking care of her. My stepdad lives with us
oh,
5 days a week. And he's like, I said, FYI, John, the neighbor has like, it looks like a 180
Yeah.
camera out. He's like, oh, dang, I have to stop letting Lily, his dog, out in his underwear. And I was like, I don't care. I feel like that's on him.
I
Yeah,
agree.
if they
We
wanna
should be able to go
watch,
out
yeah.
naked.
Yes,
Like,
that's your
that's
that's your
his-
property.
yeah.
If you pay the rent or the mortgage, you
Yes,
can be
like-
naked anywhere you want.
Yes.
Like that's
Yeah.
yours.
I don't think because he put that up, you have to start putting pants on.
No, just go out. I haven't dressed differently. Like, what if we did change our outfits?
We
start
should actually-
we should just start wearing crazy shit for the camera.
Or just actually be naked
I
and
mean,
see.
Okay.
Because like you have a camera like that, you're definitely watching the footage
I
too. Like
feel
because
like
that
that.
was such a choice.
Yeah,
to
I
get
feel like
that
he's
camera.
actually in his living room or bedroom.
Yes.
Just
He's
like,
got
what
it
are
on the
Chris and Wendy
TV,
up
yeah.
to?
Are
And,
they
like,
out there?
Those cameras too are the ones that swivel.
Maybe
Those
we
are
sh- we
they're
should
not like
practice.
just
You should practice your jokes to that camera.
that's great.
That'd be
That's really
hilarious. But I'd never get the footage.
You're like,
Not with that attitude you want. Not with that attitude.
It has to be that good. We're like, dude, we recorded this and it's amazing.
I really need the camera footage.
Yeah, if he's gonna put the camera up, I think you guys are obligated to give him
That's
a
gonna
show.
be my first special.
Oh my God, that would be so
Security
funny.
camera.
We totally have to
comedy.
do that. Like,
So-
dun,
Something's
you
got to
know?
happen with that camera now. I mean, I
Now
think
we
our-
have to film it.
Our fans.
We'll
are
film our
waiting.
shows that
you
we're
guys
doing.
should put the same camera up.
That's what somebody else said. Yeah.
Oh,
That
Like on
definitely
opposing.
something just to be like, I'm
Yeah.
watching you too.
Yeah. And make sure they really know it's pointed at them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were actually
Or
out
not.
on the patio when he installed it and he looked over at us twice. And I was like, what
Yeah.
is happening?
Like
Why?"
aiming, like he
Yeah.
was like,
Have you?
yeah, that's yep.
Yeah. Have you
There
watched
they are.
Dexter?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You
Yes.
know John Lithgow's character?
That's our
This guy
neighbor.
has that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Which one is John Lithgow?
John Lithgow. He was in like season
Older,
4,
balding, gray,
5.
serial killer on the
He
show.
was.
Oh, the creepy,
was
the super creepy one that killed
Yes.
Rita.
Yeah.
the one that
super-
killed Rita.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
him.
that's
our
He has that
that's
kind of
terrifying.
vibe. Yeah. I hope he
That's
doesn't
horrible.
watch or listen to this, but you have that serial killer kind of vibe.
That's great. I think you guys should get any other feelings out about your neighbors while we're here.
Yeah,
Like if we're airing it out,
Yeah, those are the only ones.
that's
They're-
it.
I mean, well, when you first met him, they gave you a
It was a
tract
religious
or
thing. Yeah,
pamphlets, Yes.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was the
And what do you
first.
think?
I said thank you.
Thank
That
you.
was it.
Okay,
And
that's
the
Yeah.
last
super
time
nice.
we
Yeah.
spoke to him.
That
Now we
was
just
it.
wave.
Oh, John Lithgow was in Cliffhanger Classic. Shake, Weight, Slave said that.
That would
Shake
be
weight slaves.
that would be
oh.
my brother.
Is that
Yeah.
shake? Okay, because I
Is he
saw that
from
looking at her.
Belltown?
Yeah.
I looked him up today because I was like,
Oh,
what
crazy.
I was
the
looking at her
heck kind
stories
of
or
name is
something.
that? Yeah. Oh, awesome. Hey, man.
There you go.
What
Your
is
brother-
it? Shake weight what?
Shake weight slave.
Yeah.
Shake weight
You
slave.
know, just like normal family stuff, mostly. Family business stuff.
Yeah. Is shake weight slave? Is he still part of the Mormon religion?
No,
Oh,
definitely
okay.
Seemed
not.
like it.
No.
Yeah, based on
No.
what is
Screen
Instagram?
name. Oh, I didn't look at it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's he
I'm
got?
like, that is hilarious. Because he's like the one person I was like, what the heck
Yeah,
is
who's
his name?
I saw the first part. It's like shake weight. I was like, who the fuck is
I
that?
thought,
Watching this?
is one of these guys?
Yeah, exactly. You should definitely do that motion for everyone else. It's this. It's this.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
all of
weights
us.
on the other side, guys.
No, my brother's amazing. Honestly, I think he's funnier than I am. So it's like I'm fully expecting for him to just one day be like, I think I'm gonna try stand-up comedy and then just like
Awesome.
make it big. Like I can totally see that. He's super, super funny and one of the most I think honestly authentic people
Oh, nice.
in general. Like I've always admired that about him. And he's definitely one of my best friends.
Aw,
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
And awesome.
Mhm.
Do you come from a large family? I'm kind
Yes.
of guessing. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The Mormon part is
Yeah.
kind of, yes, we all assumed. There were 6 kids in my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an only child.
Yeah. That's the way
so-
to do it.
Yeah.
It's weird. I mean, I think both ways are kind of weird. You know,
Yeah. My son will be an only child for sure.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
I think it's
Mhm.
Hey, it's
it's
kind of
probably better.
awesome. The relationship I have now with my mom is amazing.
Right.
You know, in terms of it's just me. you
Yeah.
know. So, and on the other hand, it's just me. You know what I mean? So,
Yes. Yeah.
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 So before we get out of here, who's your favorite local comedian besides
Can you
Che?
do
Besides
that?
Jay,
I can. I mean, I'm not going to ask who's her least favorite.
Okay.
So
that would be
and that
not
may
cool.
so maybe your
Couple.
most
Couple of my favorite-
influential,
Yeah.
Well,
influential, or
I
that you
honestly
enjoy.
think Parker Cron is probably one of my favorites locally.
Wait,
don't
who is
even know
that?
this person.
Parker Cron. Have you guys been in there? Okay, so
No.
he and I competed at Comic of the Month just this last month,
Mm.
and he kicked my ass. I got runner up, so we'll still both go to Comic of the Year.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, he's incredible. He's got total Anthony Jeselnik vibes.
Oh,
like
love
really
Oh, I
good.
have a joke written in Anthony
There you
Jeselnik
go.
style.
There you go.
Okay.
I think Parker's incredible.
I've written
created
one
a
also
monster,
in Mitch
Brittany.
Hedberg style as well.
I like Mitch Hedberg too.
Okay, anyway, sorry.
In terms of creative writing, I think Beth Norton has some of the most creative jokes that if you can surprise me in a joke and where you're taking it, I think that says something.
Oh, awesome.
And I find her like I can never see where she's going with something.
Yeah,
Um
that's
trying
my
to think.
favorite kind of
yeah,
joke.
same.
Yeah.
I'm like blanking on people. I'm like trying to run through it. Montana Burke, I think is amazing. I think he's great.
Just on Fridge Friends podcast. I listened to
There
that
you go.
early AM while I was awake and when he was asleep.
Yeah.
With the most productive insomnia I've
Yeah.
ever heard of.
I mean, it kind
I
of
know
is.
he does
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I like edit podcasts.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
learning
what
new stuff."
subreddits haven't I subscribed to yet?
Yeah.
No, I wake up like 4 hours later. I'm like, got to do the Wordle.
Yeah.
You know?
I was like, I designed a new T-shirt. I
I
made a
know.
graphic for
What is
I'm like,
Facebook.
where's
this
my
video's
tea?
happening.
I have to do the Wordle.
That
Yeah.
does happen. And I'm like, want to tell her about stuff right when she wakes up. And she's like,
Like-
dude, I just fucking woke up.
Even
Oh
up for
my
4
gosh.
hours.
Yeah.
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 Happens.
All right. Everybody needs to go to
Oh, Michael's. It'll
On
be
Michael's.
so
Friday.
fun. It'll be so fun. It's at 8:30. It really is gonna be a super fun show. I'm
We've
rolling
got
out
Just Say Che.
Just Say Che, Chris Sharma, myself.
Yeah.
Amos is gonna be there as well, of course. He'll be the host. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Hey,
Yeah. Go out and
10
see
bucks?
them at
10 bucks.
How do they get their
Michael's.
tickets?
You
Your
can actually go
website?
to my website and get it too. Just go to brittanyhaha.com. There's a link right
Mhm.
there you can purchase. It'll redirect you though to the Amos's website, his
Yeah.
famous Obadiah. But yeah, get him at brittanyhaha.com. I'd love to show you guys some of the new stuff I've been working on.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
that would be awesome. We're gonna have to check one of your shows very
Yes.
soon. Yeah.
In the
that'd be
meantime,
awesome.
we'll be at the open mics.
Yes.
Except for
Yes,
tonight.
except for
Oh.
tonight. We're leaving after this.
That's a good
unfortunately.
excuse for teasing me with a bunch of jokes all of a sudden. Like, but we can't be here.
Not
Oh,
tonight.
true.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll
We
just
already
wait
have-
till next week.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for
having me,
being
guys.
here. It's been
Nice
awesome.
officially
Thank-
meeting you.
Yes.
Yes, great officially meeting you. I'm signing out.
I'm signing off.
I'm Chris Adams.
I'm Wendy Mosier. Hashtag get toasted.
Stay toasted. And thank you so much again, Brittany, for being here tonight.
Yeah.